What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Alex, host of the Bliss Pickup, along with my guys Tony and Lewis. Now I'm gonna add my guys here, but real quick story, man. Let me just tell y'all how this went down real quick.
Lord have mercy.
Saturday comes around, me and my homeboy go to the airport. We ready to go. We pull up to the gate, TSA check, everything's clean, right? We pull up and we get to the counter, and for some reason, people are going crazy. So now I'm making a long story boring. They ended up overbooking me and my homeboy, Tony leaving out of another airport, me and my homeboy, and that was just the start of a shitty weekend as a Dolphin fan, man. So what's up, guys? What's up, Tony, Lewis? What's up, man? What's going on?
Yo,
what's good?
but let me add on to that story, Alex, because
Go ahead, bro.
not only so we flying out of different. I'm flying out of Fort Lauderdale. They flying out of Fort Myers. Now I'm in the airport ready to check in. I get a call from Alex. Alex always be trolling, so I didn't even know if he was serious this time. But the way he said, I was like, "Yeah, he tripping, right?" I'm thinking, Alex, I ain't never told you that. I'm gonna tell you now. I swear to God, I thought I was gonna see you in Chicago, and you would be like, "Yeah, well, I was just tripping."
Damn, my
I thought I was gonna see you in Chicago. I'm like, yeah, he was just flying. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get to see if I was gonna still go and just have me worried until I get to Chicago. But I get to Chicago, get off the flight. I got the text message, Alex. Man, I'm still mad. They trying to make him pay an extra $380 for business
to go to New York City. I was like, nah, you wild.
So now I'm like, yo, hold on. I'm out here by myself now. Dolo, this is a Dolo trip, right? So now this is how it starts. So they gonna get it today. This is another one. This is straight off top. And I didn't want to talk no extra. I don't care what y'all feel about it. They gonna get it today, right? So now I gotta figure out a way, because we was all supposed to get the hotel together, because they wouldn't let us get an Airbnb. You had to get 3 days minimum. So now I gotta figure out a way. Why don't we get a hotel at? So I hit the homie Kelvo over there. I was like, yo, send me the information to the hotel y'all at. They was at the courtyard, right? I get there. First of all, I get off the airport. A 20-minute drive, y'all. $72. $72 lift.
Off the rib, they smacked my dog. Off the rib.
I'm like, you know what? Forget it. Went to the little bar and all that. You know, eat, get back. I'm like, all right, let's pull up. We pull up to the hotel. Going there, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to check in. I just need it for a night. She was like, oh, you got to do it online. I go online. $466 for the night. So I'm almost already just the lift, going out to eat right there because I was starving, and just booking a room. I'm like $800 in already. So this is all I'm going through, right? Just to go see this, cause last minute, So, but a fan, right? We finna go do this. And then you tell me, I get to that I get to that stadium and witness this. This is what I went through all this trouble for. Bruh, are you serious? And I'm not even gonna talk. I'm gonna wait till I see them kick in. Cause we gonna tell y'all, about Lucky Strike. Yeah, I know. I figured it out, y'all. Yeah. It's the Dolphin player. You know. We was there. We seen y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna text him real quick. Yeah, but yeah, man, that's how I started off. And we obviously seen the product that was on the field. I don't even know where to start at. Alex, if you want to start somewhere. Lewis, my bad. Lewis,
Let's start with this. The title of the episode. Skynet is down. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Cancun on me. Cancun on 3. Is the season over? Is the season? Lewis, what are we doing? You're wearing this hoodie. Bro, you are everybody. Every Dolphins fan right now is feeling like that. Talk to me, bro.
Hey, it's Grim Reaper season from now on. God damn it! Listen, Dade right here. He's telling, bro. At this point, blow it up, dog.
Facts.
Like, what are we doing here? Like, bro, there's so many questions that need to be answered. My heart generally goes out to Tony, right? And you, Alex, Listen, it might have been.
No. Send that to Tony because I didn't go.
It might have been a blessing in disguise for you, Alex.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It might have been, bro. This team, it looks atrocious, bro. I don't know from where did we go. I know last season ended bad, bro. But who envisioned the start? And this is with Tua, with everybody healthy. Like, it don't matter, bro. I could have never in my wildest dream, fellas, imagine going and this is the start of the season we're having. Right? Forget about the injuries. Bro, just take it for what it is. This team, there's a disconnect, bro. Right? And where's the like, all we hear is the front office is all on board. They're all on the same page. It's a cohesive unit. The players are talking about they work out together. They hang out together. It's a bond. It's a brothership. This team, bro, it looks like these dudes don't even want to be around each other.
No, they hang out each other, Lewis. But go ahead.
Well, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. It looks like they don't want to be around each other on the field.
Yes.
Because maybe they're having barbecues and maybe they're doing whatever they do, right? Right? Going to Disney on ice.
Disney on ice.
They're making trips, right? But it's just on the field, bro. There's a disconnect from Mike McDaniel to the quarterback play to just everywhere, bro. And I can't pinpoint it, and it's just frustrating. So, listen, I know that a lot of people are saying, blow it up, do whatever. At this point, it's Grim Reaper season for me, fellas. I'm black everywhere I go, goddammit. But, I mean, it is what it is. But, bro, like, what are we going to do?
At this point, Lou, be honest with you, and before I start lighting everybody up, this looks terrible, bro. We had so much excitement. We thought this was the season. They got us on record talking. They punching people back. It's not that. They different. This is what we got. And you know what, bro? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. At this point, dog, it's the same old Dolphins, bro. Same old Dolphins. Everything looked good on paper. When it comes to putting it on the field, I'm sorry. Until they start showing me on the field, like literally on the field play, bro, I'm not gonna let them fool me no more, bro. I'm not like, especially from that tour, and bro, like we got fooled because we booked these we booked these trips ahead of time.
Yo, like I was taking Tony home today, bro, after the airport. I'm like, yo, we was talking about Seattle. We're going to Seattle. We can't go to Green Bay because it's Thanksgiving, but it's all good because we're going to do the same day trip to Buffalo. We leave at 7 in, get back at 9 at night, quick dub. Then we going to Houston. Then we capping it off with MetLife.
Bruh. Like,
hey, bruh.
This is what we doing. So
crazy.
I mean, they fooled us, bro. But what? We fans. We assumed they were gonna have a good season. We praised all the names, and it looked like they was putting it together. And we going to training camp, and they look like they emphasizing the different attitude, and they're gonna be the bullies this time, and so on and so forth. But this game was a game for being bullies. You and your backup quarterback, right? And you need to run the ball, win on defense for the most part. Shout out to Frisendis. He said this earlier in his space. Bro, this is supposed to be your specialty coming from San Fran. Run game coordinator.
Jeez.
That's what's in the bag. Right up your wheelhouse.
What was his title, Tony? What was his title in San Francisco?
Run game coordinator.
Yeah, okay.
He put that
shit on his resume.
Hey, Alex, he was the run game recorder. Because I think that's all he did, record the run game. He could not have been trying to play.
That's what he did. He put the tape
together. They switched it up. It sounded like coordinator, but
you don't know what the fuck that is.
He was the cameraman. That's what he was. Man. Like, bro, what? Nah, this was unacceptable. And I know we're gonna get down to Skyler, right? And how he played. But as a coach, you don't put your backup quarterback in that position like that. Bro, throwing the ball like that, somebody had to stat that 28 passes to what?
Crazy.
Are you serious?
Crazy.
And I went back and watched this because I was at the stadium. It's halfway in the second half, especially after that doggone before he even got to the Hail Mary, I was downstairs where the hard liquor was at.
Y'all can have that. Let me have a double.
And this the thing. So at the stadium, right? This is terrible, right? At the stadium, they only have one bar that sell hard liquor, and it's just so happened to be where I was on the section where I was, but I didn't know that, so I walked all the way around the stadium, right, just to be told I had to go walk all the way back to my section where I was, and it's literally right under our section. They have a bar, bro. You can't leave that section. You have to drink it right there. Can't take that. The only drinks you can take to your stadium is beer and regular beverages. But anything with liquor in it, you have to drink it in that one secluded spot. That was terrible, bro. That I was so pissed off, So I'm down to so I did this whole mission, and I get down there. I see that we had opportunity. So since I was right there, I hurry up, took the shot to the head, boom, went out there, and I stood right there, where you could see field, because they really don't trip like a Dolphin stadium if you just standing there watching the game. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching this, and I'm watching, and he is playing patty cake, Baker's name. However you said, with the ball. Now, on the show, what I said, that's the one thing we said we couldn't have. Skyler, I do not want you holding on to that ball like it's a newborn baby. Like you afraid to let it go. And this is what you do. Bro, you couldn't throw a Hail Mary? Is this what we came to?
He was out there looking like somebody's uncle, just waiting. Waiting.
Hail Mary, bro. And hey, don't forget, bro, it was twice. He had 2 opportunities.
You don't learn.
They had that legal contact on the first one. And he do the same thing. You can't make this up, bro. That was ridiculous. I'm talking about absolutely ridiculous. I didn't get back into the stadium until I think 4 minutes ago in the third quarter. I can't even tell you how many shots I had. I was watching it on the TV. They got TVs right there. I'm down there. All the Dolphin fans. Hey, we travel well. Just so y'all know, if they would have did something, bro, we had a lot of fans in that stadium, especially on the visitor side.
We ain't gonna be traveling well no more.
hey, Lou. Over under 45% capacity of the stadium
for Monday. I'm going under.
Tennessee not coming to watch their team. They trash. They usually save it. Now, the only thing based on what I know about Miami, right? It's because it's a spectacle. It's Monday night. It's the only reason we might get 75% fans in there.
The only thing going on.
People never went to the game. Yeah, it's Monday night, and they want to be a part of the Monday Night Football. But you best believe it. They play bad. By the time the second quarter starts, it's going to be 20% fans in there.
People got to go to work on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Take the under. Man. It's gonna be a bad look, dog.
Hey, Lewis, before you open this can, let me shout out the chat real quick, because the chat is undefeated, man. Always holding everybody accountable. We appreciate y'all. Last episode we were under 300. I think we were at 297. Y'all got us across, man. I appreciate that, and I know Tony put in that work too in Seattle. He had a couple of Seattle subscribers, so shout out to that, man. Shout out to y'all. Hey, let's shoot for 350, man. Come on, I know y'all can get us there. And but yeah, man. So Lewis, I mean, we saw what happened. Skynet, everybody was on board because we had to be. I think by the end of the first drive, everybody jumped off. At least I did, because I already knew what was going to happen. I mean, what do you think, man? Take me through the emotions of this game for you, man. Just talk about it.
Well, the emotions. To be honest, this is one of the Dolphin games where I didn't get super upset to where, because usually I'm screaming, yelling, because I was calm, cool, collected at the house.
Damn,
right? Because at the end of the day, like, what were our expectations for Skylar Thompson, really? I mean, let's be honest. There were none, right? And we know, and again, you're starting to forget about the too high shell. I know everybody wants to talk about the too high safety look that they're giving in front of Miami, right? I don't want to hear that. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, teams are going to run that on us. But there's ways to beat it.
Right.
Right? You can, and even from throwing the ball, you could throw against it, right? You're just not going to get what we're used to or accustomed to seeing. I'm going to be honest, though. The biggest thing for me, man, they on you, Tony, in the chat.
I see him. I'm telling him stop cussing at the chat. He said, I said what I said.
Yeah.
People are mad. People are mad. I don't give a damn right now.
Yeah, he's standing on business. Listen, at the end of the day, bro, we got to start questioning some of the guys like the Tyreeks of the world and the Waddles of the world. Because everybody's talking about the too high sell, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. Bro, they don't like being touched, though. That has nothing to do with those two safeties. If there's two corners in front of them and they're getting this and they're getting this, they don't like that. Let's just call it for what it is. They get jammed up and they get locked up. And listen, all the way around, bro. Mike McDaniel was horrible. Skylar Thompson, I'm not, what else can I say? I know people were saying Skynet. I don't know about y'all. Here in Tampa, we lost internet.
It's gone.
I didn't have internet. I didn't have cable. Everything was gone. Right? Like, bro.
In Seattle, they didn't even know what Skynet was. They internet were confined out there.
They didn't have. Well, yeah. And look, listen. At the end of the day, bro, I expected. Me and Alex called it, right? We called it a loss, and I gave him 13 points.
I gave him 10. I was like, they gotta score 10. They got to. You got Tyreek, you got Waddle, H-hand. Bro, I know y'all gonna talk about it, but 2 times on the 4-yard line, and you come away with 3 points.
Bro, how do you
3 total, not 3 back-to-back?
Total. Yeah, total.
I mean, think about this. On the first, now again, Mike McDaniel is an analytics guy, right? He loves analytics. Can anyone tell me what Jason Sanders' kick percentage over 50 yards is?
Well, it's not that good, but to that point, he had hit 6 in a row from 50 and beyond.
It's not good, but he's not Harrison Butker either.
Yeah.
You kicking a 57-yarder?
Yeah. You give him a little too much confidence.
And then you're gonna give him great field position at the 50?
Yeah.
Bro, let's be honest. When Jason Sanders went out there, did anyone have confidence that was going in?
From where I was sitting at, Lewis, and I was like, yo, they finna attempt it from there? I ain't know what 57 yards.
Everybody think
I was just looking at the distance. And I said, yo, because I was at the field goal where he was kicking too. So I'm like, this looked like punt territory to me.
Bro, he was standing on the logo, Tony.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like I said, everybody think they Steph Curry now. They logo boys now.
Hey,
now they feel like
it was all
what are we doing, bro?
All the way around, it was ugly. But shout out again to the defense, right? Because they didn't quit, bro. They didn't fold. I know at the end result, you look at 24 points. The last drive, I guess Seattle had was 11 plays, 98 yards. You could put that on the defense if you want to, bro. And I know the time of possession was kind of looks the same. I think Seattle had the ball like 2.5, 3 more minutes than we did. At the end of the day, bro, it felt like a lot longer.
Right.
That's what it felt like on the field. And to go into that environment, I know Tony has said it's not one of the loudest stadiums.
No, it is one of the loudest stadiums. I said it's not the loudest stadium.
Well, I gotta ask you, Tony. I gotta ask you because we've been to Seattle. Now, is it the same? Like, okay, because one thing about Buffalo, and I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I know they're playing right now. They're in unison with the shit. Like that's just like a movie. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Call it what you want. They know when to shut up. They know when to be loud. Was it like that, Tony, or was it just like rah the whole time?
Seattle is on point just like that. Now it was loud. Don't get me wrong, because when they get up there, you can't hear the dude next to you.
Right.
So I'm not saying
it's kind of okay.
But I was just saying, I was like, now let me tell you what Buffalo have, and I think they might lose this if they don't set up their new stadium like this. Remember, Alex, they got those metal benches. It's not the chairs.
Right. That shit is loud, yeah.
They get the banging, stomping on them things. You literally feel the stadium vibrating because they're all stomping and banging on it. And that's the, you know what I'm saying, the thing that gets you like, oh, no, this is different in here.
Almost like the Orange Bowl, Tony. Remember?
Right, exactly.
Like that, yeah.
This is not the chairs and sitting here and no, bro. This is a bench, metal, and it is a reason they stand up the whole entire time. You in Buffalo, you're not sitting down, sir.
Oh, sorry. Buffalo. Oh yeah, ain't nobody sitting down.
In Seattle, it was for the most part, but when the offense is operating, they're sitting down. On the defense, that's when they get up. Kelvin was telling me, like, on his side, they was where he was. They weren't standing up as much. I was like, well, over there, it wasn't no ass and seats who I was. No, like, you had to watch the game standing up, so I'll give it to him, right? But again, the defense, right? at the end, okay, cool. They gave, just like Lewis said, they gave up that last. But I had Alex look it up. How many was it? Alex, 4
in a row.
Consecutive punts or turnover. You know, and that's not even including the turnover in the end zone, the gift they gave them. So the defense did more than enough to give that offense an opportunity. Braxton Bell, you had a break. You know what we said, bro? And this is what really pissed me off. And this is majority coaching and our star players not showing up. Because you said help them out, right? You got a nice punt return by Braxton Berrios. When the last time we seen Braxton Berrios return anything, let alone give you a nice punt return?
This him right here.
In plus territory. And you know how that job ended? 4th and 39. That's how that job ended. No, we're not doing this, bro. You end that. So this is your special teams trying to help you out. Your defense doing all they can to keep you in the game. Now he went for on that 4th down again, right? And this is on Mike McDaniel, right? You went for it on the 4th down. You continue to run the same looking plays, right? To where they know what he's following the lead. You did misdirection one time out there, I think twice, when you faked it and pitched it out. And the pitch was so slow, they had time to run that way and still get back in time.
H.M. was like this the whole time.
So I'm like, bro, Mike McDaniel, what are we doing here, bro? What are these play calls that you call it? Now, on top of that, right, you get the ball in plus territory, and you're throwing the ball not only with Skyler, right? When Tim Boyd get in the game, that man had the first 4 plays was 3 passes and 1 rush. And the rush was the one that gave him 8 yards. With your third string quarterback, how long has he been here?
Since we cut Mike White.
You feel me? This is who you putting the ball in their hands when you couldn't. So I get it, right? You in plus territory. You run that ball. H-Chain gave you 8. Run that ball. You get 1 first down. And let's just say you get another 5-6 yards. You're in field goal range at that point, sir. This has happened. They left, I believe, between 12 to 15 points out there if they would not have threw the ball, because let's be real. Those Julian Hill, you cost us 2 drives alone with your misalignments. Now we in second and 15 instead of 2nd and 10 or whatever it was, because I don't remember exactly, right? And then you got the holding play to put us back from that first down. When he got the first down, you got the holding play. So now we start on 1st and 20, right? And then you get the Teron Armstead, my brother.
He poked his eye.
Teron Armstead. If you don't get the fuck off this team, bro, I'm sorry, excuse my language. Get the fumble by Skyler. Teron Armstead. Go look at him. 1-on-1, he gets destroyed by a dude that was converted into a DN. You get destroyed, bro. And then on the Jonnu quick screen, he had blockers and daylight up there. Guess who was the man broke through they block and hit him and messed up that play? Teron Armstead. That was a linebacker at that time. You mean to tell me you're supposed to be the leader, the best offensive line, and you always hurt. For some reason, you always hurt. So that's already working against you. But on key plays, these are 3rd downs and 2nd and short to where you're in plus. Mind you, both of those plays within plus territory when you have the opportunity to score via a field goal, or if I don't know if they're going to get in the end zone, right? And you, my brother, come up short. The so-called leaders, the ones that you need to step up in the big game, you come up short on 2 critical plays. That's unacceptable. Bro, you need to go, bro. You need to go.
Yeah.
That is no, I'm not accepting that, bro. Not as a fan, bro. We can't do this, bro. Our players, big time, Tyreek again. We trying to do anything we can to get the ball moving. Mike McDaniel can't call a good play to save his life. You drop a ball. Get us some. This is the type of stuff shouldn't be happening from your big name players. Javon Hollins, my brother. All you pay him.
Oh, Tony, let me tell Lewis what I told you in the car. Remember when I said a couple months ago, write this date down. He gonna reset the market because he got Mulugeta, whoever the hell is. Hey, I was wrong.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen after you watch that tape and he try to play that to some other team and say pay me? The Dolphins are gonna be stupid enough to sign him because that's how bad he looked. Bro, go look at the last touchdown from Zach Charbonnet. Go look at that attempt to tackle. You're gonna go high on a 6'1", 230-pound back already in stride. You're stupid.
Bruh.
But
did you see that? Thank you for the DK Metcalf.
Oh.
Bruh, what are you looking at? What are you looking at that he run right? You let him. All he had to do is a fake inside and you out of position, bro. And you talk about the bag. You remember he made that play? It wasn't this a separation?
yeah.
How? And then just like on what Alex said on that last the finishing, drive, the finishing touches. What I said, Alex, I say, let's watch this play, bro. Who was the first one to miss the tackle? Right there, Mister. Then you get Anthony Walker Jr. drug in the end zone. At least he tackled him, but it was too late. But this is what we keep been saying. We keep saying this to y'all, to all you. Oh, there you go. Who that one dive? First dive. Y'all go look at the first dive, y'all. Go back at it.
6 receiving yards.
Look at the first dive. Hold on, let me open my bad.
You know how he just died because
he like shit. I gotta look good on camera. Hold up.
What kind of angle was that?
Horrible angle.
Horrible.
And look, who was running up. It looks like he stops for a second. Look right here. Look.
Right
Stop.
there. Boom. What are you doing?
Instead of continuing going downhill, he stopped and waited and then took over a horrible angle.
You know what the stupid thing is? I guarantee you, any other safety, he go head on to try to make him go outside. This dude cuts inside so he can give him the outside. Look at it. Bruh. Starting Miami Dolphins safety.
Alex, you just made a great point there, right? You always want to contain the outside and
contain
force
the outside easily.
And force the player inside because that's where your help is.
He's being pursued. Now watch his angle cut off the pursuit angle of Anthony Walker Jr. Watch the angle. He cuts off Anthony Walker Jr. Look, chasing him. You cut him off.
Bruh.
Ridiculous, bro.
And then on top of that, Tony, like we said earlier, what are you doing going high?
I don't know.
What are you doing going high on that? You know what I'm saying? But oh my bad, hold on.
Yeah,
but
do that. So like,
but anyways,
bro, and I get it. We're not gonna really rag on. I'm just calling out players, right? That you need to show up. Me and Lewis, all in these spaces, telling you about the Christian Wilkins. We've been on Javon Holland for the better part of the year and a half. Telling y'all, where is he in the big time game? And this not even considered a big time team like that. They were 2-0, but we all look man to man. We should have won that game with the second or third string quarterback, based on a roster assembly.
What are
we doing here?
Did Phillips play?
Who?
Exactly.
My point. Thank you. Jalen, who? Bro, watch him. Yo,
all
Alex,
the Jalen's playing by himself.
Alex, I'm gonna show you a play when we get backstage, right? He got pancake by a tight end.
Oh, that's it. Hey, all I know, we're gonna have money because we ain't signing none of these guys. We're gonna have money. Dave, that's exactly what they feel like, Dave.
And you mean to tell
all the
me
hype for no reason?
This is the stuff. And I told y'all, I know Lewis don't like to hear this, right? Because I understand the players, right? But Mike McDaniel, your lack of getting this team prepared, boy, you are on the clock too. I'm sorry. Well, for me, I ain't gonna know what to do. You're on the clock as well. Chris Greer, this better work out. I'm sorry, it better work out. I don't care. Who's the quarterback in Carolina this week?
The Red Rocket. The Red Rocket.
Get back up, right?
Backup. The last guy they signed.
Give me that stat about how many points we scored total this year.
33? Oh, this year we got 33 points.
How many did Andy Dalton put up?
36
in one game.
Crazy.
He put up more points than this high power.
Dude got
offense.
no reps.
These are backups. am I correct or am I what?
That's crazy, dog.
Who's the other backup that won this week?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's losing me too.
Who you talking about?
The other backup. So Andy Dalton was the one backup.
And Malik Willis from
Malik Willis.
Malik Willis.
Tennessee.
There you go.
The team that we're gonna go see.
He plays for Green Bay.
Well, I'm saying that he put up on Tennessee. He beat Tennessee.
Right.
Yeah. A backup. I'm saying the backup beat the team that we're going to play this Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to hear no excuses about getting your players ready. See, these are coaches that's getting their players ready, playing to their players' strength, and understand Green Bay ran that ball like that's the only thing they had in the playbook. Only thing that's probably all they had in their playbook was running plays. Understanding you deal with a backup quarterback. Now I understand we didn't want to look one-dimensional and all that. I'm sorry. When you don't go for it on your 40 or 45, right? When your defense is playing that well. You don't put your defense in that position like Mike McDaniels did.
And I agree. And I agree you don't put them in that position. But again, you can't play scared neither.
No. Yeah, but you can't. That's not playing scared if you're on your 45 and you're going for it on 4th and 3. Punt the ball, your defense is playing. Change the field.
Absolutely. And I'm with you. And I'm with you. I'm just saying when I talk about Malik Willis, right, in Green Bay. Yeah. Bro, he at one point he was 12 for 14 for 200 yards. It wasn't like they weren't throwing the ball. It wasn't like they weren't letting him go downfield and he was making the bro.
Right, but you see what you said, 12 for 14. I think Scotty Thompson had 14 attempts, probably midway through the second quarter.
And it was bad.
Terrible. Right? Which is don't play scared, right?
But I think that 12 for 14 for Malik Willis was also in the first half too. I think
I'm not sure, so I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
what I'm
what
saying.
What did he finish though? What did he finish?
I didn't really look at what he finished.
Oh, Malik Willis?
Yeah. I don't like, bro. Come on, bro.
I know at one point he was 12 for 14 for like 200.
And you see,
I did see that.
Yeah, right.
He finished. I mean, he had 202 yards. So
that was accurate. That was accurate, right? He's being conservative. He's doing what he got to do to not mess the game up. You get me? Take easy throws. And this is what Mike McDaniel. And for all y'all, I'm glad, Louis, you brought this up. I don't want to hear nothing about that cover 2 shell. Oh, I don't even call it a shell because everybody put shell on everything. I don't care about that cover 2 too deep. You know why? Because they still had a play to beat that when they tried to throw a deep crosser with Waddle on one side, but you do it with Tanner Conner? You mean to tell me you don't trust Tyreek to run past that safety, but you trust Tanner Conner? That's coaching, bro.
They were trying to surprise.
Why are we throwing to these guys?
And you know what? And they were surprised. They were surprised you put this duck in front of me. That was the surprise, right?
He was trying to surprise him. He was trying to catch him.
You know what surprised me? Since you wanted, let me tell you this story. Let me tell you what surprised me, God dog it. When I get there, they so lucky I got there on Saturday. I meet up with Kelvin. He was there with French, and French had a homeboy from Seattle.
Pay attention, everybody. Chat, pay attention.
He had a homeboy from Seattle. His homeboy just so happened to know a DJ at this place called Lucky Strike. So they get there. Security assume French is a football player. Stops them at the door. Stop them. Take them back. Private room. Guess who back there, y'all? Your Jalen Waddles, your Jalen Ramseys, your Emmanuel Ogba's, all of our players, right? And this private party, chicks everywhere. Look back there, and they see him. Get eye contact, Alex. Not Alex. Kelvin, tell me. Catch eye contact, and immediately, Jalen Ramsey looking at him like, "What the heck is you doing back here?" You know what I told him? I said, "Let's go back. I want to go in there." Because y'all was too nice. I was like, "I'm sorry. I thought it was mid back here. I thought there was Jim Park back here. Because this ain't VIP back here. Because the performance y'all be putting up on that field, this is general population back here. So I'm in the right spot. You're not going to tell me this is very – no, it's not. And then I remember I'm arguing with a dude about saying, oh, whenever we come to Miami, you could get nothing but mid. That's no good. You know what? And I was mad. I'm like, boy, you just not going. I thought he was talking about trees. Come to find out he was talking about the players. Because everybody on this team is mid. Because that's all I seen back there was a bunch of mid players having a good time Well, I seen what they seen back there. Having a good time, not worried about nothing. I don't care. It's your day off. You have your fun, but you don't go put on a performance like that. You don't go put on a performance like that if you get caught slipping like that. Everybody should have been welcome back there. Every single person. I would have went back there, ordered, and then they order shots, and then they tell them to take the shots away and kick them out. You don't belong back. Why not? This general admission, ain't it? I don't see nothing, nothing special back here. I see a bunch of regular players on here. Because we could get out there and put on that kind of performance. Let's be real here.
And regular?
Red, this mid. I thought they would talk about our tree. They would talk about our players. Miami always bring mid. That's what they said. Miami come with mid. Yes, we do. Just go look up our roster. Bunch of mid. Boom, right there. I'm changing it. And that's crazy. I cannot stand the fact that you don't put up. And I ain't going too much, like I said, but I can't. You got to do when it's time for you to make a play, you don't. This is when you become a difference maker. You had that one good play, right? And everybody did that. What I told you, Alex, he did the same thing the year before. Had that one good game against Denver when he forced 3 fumbles. He finished with 4 fourth fumble the whole season. That goes to show you.
That was it.
That's it, bro. So these are the times where we need you to show up. When everything is not clicking, everything is not going well, and the Zach Sealers of the world, y'all still miss Christian Wilkins? Oh, y'all? Because last time I checked, Calais Campbell and Zach Sealer, they weren't taking no shit last night.
And Deshaun Hand.
Oh, you see the move? Threw him out the way. That D-line, they don't look like they, outside of Jalen Phillips, like he don't want to play. They don't look like they gave up, did they? But the people that's running their mouth, the people that's want to get paid and want to be seen, right? These are the players coming up short when we need you the most. I don't care about you showing up when it's easy and everything's going wrong. When are we going to have a team and our players show up when adversity shows up? When? This is when we need you. I tell you the last time when you look at that Cam Newton, when he was saying, "Oh, we need the great players are supposed to show up when you need to be great." That's when you need to show up. You can't be considered a great player as when you need to be great. You're never there. You're never showing up because they call you a great player because that's when you show up. When it's needed, you need a special play. You need something like, okay, that man is on another level because he single-handedly changed the game, changed the complex of the game, something of that nature. We had none of that because another game. Like, come on, bro. We can't continue to accept this as a fan base and then let them get away. And I'm going to stick to the players because they put it on the field. But like I said, Mike McDaniels, I'm watching you, bro. That was terrible. If you could only get the job done with Tua at quarterback, we don't need you as a head coach, especially calling plays. I don't care what nobody said. Because that's why I brought up the Andy Dalton to the world and the Malik Willis. Coaches are getting it done with those players. So you mean to tell me we call you this offensive guru, this genius, and you can't get the job done? No, there's no excuses, bro. I don't care. I don't want it. That offensive line, y'all chose them.
Tony, let me ask you this because, and Lewis, I want your input obviously as well. We always talk about everybody's tree, everybody's coaching tree, this and that, blah, blah, blah. So everybody from that Shanahan tree, we already know what Shanahan can do with quarterbacks is obvious. Sean McVay did it with a young Jared Goff. We see what what's the name is doing in Green Bay. I forget his name.
Matt LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
Zach Taylor almost went to the damn playoffs with Jake Browning. Did we get the bad apple again? Because listen, all I've heard is, and it's the truth, he handpicked Skylar Thompson. 7th round, but you picked him. He's been in his offense for the greater part of 3 years, and you had 10 days to prepare for this. 10 days, and you scored 3 points. Lewis, at this point, what has to happen from here? Like, do you even have hope in this guy anymore? Like this offensive guru that we've had? Because, I mean, if anybody was supposed to do it, it was supposed to be this guy. It's his offense, tailor-made. I mean,
he still got the rest of the season to prove us wrong. So I'm not going to just say get rid of him now. That's why I said,
well, listen,
I'm on to you. But go ahead, Lewis. My bad.
I mean, listen, I doubt we see a move during the season.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, he's going to be here. I kind of, I got to see, man. It's so hard. Listen, it's been ugly the first 2 weeks or the first 3 weeks now. Right. It's just been ugly. So he has to clean it up. He has to be better. Remember the Dan Campbells of the world, right?
Yeah.
We had him in the building. He couldn't do nothing. We didn't want him, blah, 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 whatever. He took Detroit, a team that a few years ago was 0-16.
The laughing stock.
The laughing stock of the league. And last year they're in the NFC Championship game, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember a guy named Todd Bowles?
Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles in the building. No one wanted him. Couldn't win with him.
Too quiet.
Down here in Tampa, he division title last year, 2-1 this year. Right? Like, it just, if you're asking me 3 weeks in, am I ready to let him go? Nah. Right? But I'll say this, and we had these initial conversations before the season, and we used to talk about if the season didn't go the way we wanted it to, would Mike McDaniel be in the hot seat? That seat is steaming, bro. That seat is steaming. Because at the end of the day, when you're Stephen Ross and you're looking at it and stuff, I get it. Injuries happen, right? But guess what? Guess what don't stop? Every Tuesday, them players come in that building for that check.
Yep, don't stop.
Stephen Ross has to keep cutting them checks, and he don't care about injury. He don't care. He needs results, bro. So, listen, man, we got to get this from a Mike McDaniel perspective. He needs to get this, like, clicking, and that, like, yesterday. There's no more time. Like, figure it out, bro, at this point. So, but no, if you're asking me right now, Alec, am I like everybody else is saying I want him gone right now? Nah, I'm not that. I'm not with him. I'm not there with him yet.
So, Lewis, let me ask you, and you know I'm a big component of this, right? We keep the same energy. That's what we do. Right. We're not finna say one for another one, right? So, let me give y'all a hot name that nobody like to hear. When we bring up Brian Flores, I was a big Brian Flores fan. I was surprised when he got taken away, right?
Me as well.
But the one thing I said, I'm going to keep it real. His calling card was defense. That last season, that defense let us down. So, although I disagreed with him being fired, I was like, but man, if you having problems personally and then your calling card is not showing up, it's hard for me to defend that. Whether I know you need better players in that locker room. I know that, but that was your calling card. So, I get it. Don't like it, but at least I can understand it and say, okay, cool. We gonna keep the same energy with Mike McDaniel, because that is the side of the field that's been failing us game in, game out, game in, game out. Every time it's a big game, you gotta have. Bro, you got to fight back, bro. You can't continue. Your defense cannot give you 4 possessions, bro. Back to back to back to back, and you get 0. Nothing.
Bro, in one of those possessions, Tony, you got the ball first and goal from the 4-yard line.
First and goal in the 4.
First and goal from the 4, and you can't score from there?
Then you get a turnover. Like, sacks. These people are sacking these people, pushing them out of football, putting them somewhere they get you out of the field in plus territory. And this is the performance y'all put on? This is just, hey, Lewis, both of them combined for 66 yards total. Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill.
It's ugly. It was ugly.
It's crazy.
The two highest paid on the 2 of the 3 highest paid players on the offense. Well, at that time on the offense, because 2 was injured, came up the shortest, the weakest. I think Julian Hill had more yards than both of them. Now I'm not combined, but I guarantee he had more yards than both of them. And then another thing, right? These illegal shifts, illegal formations,
no discipline.
False start.
Julian Hill was a penalty waiting to happen.
That's discipline, though. Now, I know, and I said, maybe that culture is not for everybody, but Mike McDaniel, you got to do something to hold these people accountable. I don't see you walking over there. You don't got to yell at them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying go in there and be, because that's not you. But you should be over there and them players' ears like, yo, come on, get it together. Tighten up. Something should be done. You shouldn't be sitting there. And I shout out to Shannon Crowder. Lewis played this, right? Not Lewis. Alice played this when he was bringing me home from the airport. You can't be sitting there with the playbook over there. This is all we see. You with the playbook over your doggone face. And Shannon Crowder say they don't care. They're not trying to see him. Them play. That ain't working. He said
they're not reading your lips, buddy.
He said you should have let them read your lips, so probably they got one word wrong. And maybe your play would have worked out a little bit better.
What are you hiding? What are you hiding?
Worried about what you was calling. They was not worried about what you was calling.
He said, what are you hiding? On 3rd and 1, you're running a fullback dive. Everybody knows it.
You're motioning wherever the motion guy go, we know that's where the running is gonna follow. If we pick this up so easy, what do you think defensive coordinators that get paid to do this?
Oh, they know.
Like, what are we doing here, bro?
They know from the jump. Yeah.
From the get-go. So I'm sorry, bro. And I get it. I'm putting because I'm like I said, same energy. I'm putting the fire and the emphasis on these players. But it's going to start from the top to the bottom.
So y'all want them gone? Y'all would?
No, not now. No. So
no, not gone. But
they have to get it fixed, and I'm talking about this season, Lewis, not this game.
Lewis.
This season, it has to get fixed. There's no excuse for me. I don't care.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Only one team ever since the AFL NFL merger has gone 0-4 and made the playoffs. That was the 1992 San Diego Chargers. History says if you go 0-4, you're done.
That's all she wrote.
We don't need to talk about Tua coming back. We don't need to talk about anybody at the trade line. You're sellers now. And he's pretty much as good as gone. Unless you want to work wonders, you're going to be the second team in, 31 years to do that? 32 years to do that?
That's a fact, right?
That's tough.
If this stretch, we're 0-4, right? We don't win a game. I heard Alex say it, right? A fire sale. Who are those players that are on fire sale?
Every last one of them. Everything must go.
So everybody must go.
There is not one player. No, hold on.
A-Chain ain't going.
A-Chain, I was just going to say, A-Chain and Waddle, I don't think I'm going to get rid of.
Jalen Wright ain't going.
Jalen Wright, yeah. But we ain't no, them rookies staying here. Oh, I'm glad you brought up him, right?
Patrick Paul.
Did you see just the little bit of snaps? He's out there ragdogging people.
Absolutely.
What?
He's a dog.
Put that in there. Give us a jump or something, a boost.
Yo, hey, Tony. Listen. Hold on, Tony. We're so bad. I didn't even count our first win. We're 1-2. If you go 1-3, you got a 12% chance to make it. We're that bad, guys. We're that bad. My mind's not even working for this team anymore. Yeah. Shout out KP, man. You got me straight. Chat is undefeated. Shout out to the chat, man. I'm 34 y'all right now. Y'all holding that accountability. My bad, Tony. Go ahead, bro. This team got me bad, bro.
Y'all remember that play?
I'm crashing out.
Y'all remember that play when Devon A-Chain got called for the illegal chop block?
Yeah.
The referee wouldn't call that if Eichenberg didn't get slammed on top of him. Completely flipped on top of the man. This is ridiculous, the performance we seeing from these players. It's
you want to know something funny?
Unacceptable. And I'm sorry, bro. What happened, Alex? What's funny?
You want to know who looked good, though? I ain't even going to say it. He's on the other team. Nah.
Oh, Connor Williams.
On the other team, he's snapping that ball.
I said, yeah. Connor, did he look into to you, Alex?
That boy was looking like a Pro Bowler. Shout out.
What about man started all 3 games?
Did he look into to you though, Lewis? Did he?
No.
You don't think we could have used him out there?
Matter of fact,
I don't think Anthony or Andrew Brewer.
No, Brewer didn't play that bad. So
no, he's not. But I'll take him at right guard though.
And I'm saying you rather have Aaron Brewer or Connor Williams, the number 1 rated center, or
man, get all these out of here, man.
I'm sorry. Hey, Lewis, they could all go. I'm sorry. Just like you say, the young talent, keep them here. Listen, man, y'all ain't gonna like. Let's run it down. Tariq, deuces. Tua,
Tyreek is one.
deuces.
Who?
Bradley Chubb, Tua Tagovailoa. You heard me? Deuces.
Okay, I'm with you.
Oh, okay.
Jalen Ramsey?
But no. What I'm saying with Tua, I'm talking about just from the trade deadline perspective.
Oh no, there ain't nobody picking up Tua. Okay,
Ain't nobody
okay.
picking
Oh
up
yeah.
Tua.
Oh, Tyreek,
You know
you could go. Ramsey, we could whatever we get from you, get him
go.
up out of here.
You can go.
Who else? Oh, you know who else ain't going nowhere? Zach Sealer. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm keeping him.
I think they would keep. I think Jalen Waddle will net you a lot, but I think they would keep him just to have somebody. They would keep it to have somebody here.
Bradley
You know what I'm
Chubb, deuces.
Oh,
Jalen
go.
Phillips, if you
Don't even come back from IR, bro. You good? Just chill.
We're gonna pick up Bradley Chubb, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna get off that $20 million.
Hey, Jalen Phillips. If they still think you young, you're freaking. Some team take a fly. You hopefully deuces.
You get rid of Phillips too?
Yes. Lewis.
No, hey, what? Nah, hey, hold on, Tony. Before we even started the season, the live before the first game, I said Jalen Phillips has a chance to have a season like Terrell Suggs, the comeback after the Achilles. Hey, scratch that. Matter of fact, after this live, I'm gonna delete that live because that shit ain't gonna happen. He done. Yo, he didn't even show up, bro. Bro, you know how many tackles he had? Tony, what'd I show you? He had one assist. Pretty much he did this at the end of a play and got credit for it.
An assist.
Come on, man.
Chop.
Come on, bro.
Chop Robinson. Y'all want to Chop? Have y'all watched them? All this, he getting pressure and all this. Where? Excuse me. I watched. Every time I seen 444, I didn't look at nobody but him. The best thing he did was stood up his guy one time, but he ain't got nowhere near the quarterback. And guess what? He got one combination tackle too.
Yeah.
Look,
you skipped over Brian Thomas Jr. Warren Barton,
Grant Barton,
you the people that the offense is struggling.
Yeah,
Xavier Worthy.
I'm gonna get him.
Hey, he gangster.
I would have took a guard there. I would have took another weapon from Mike McDaniel because Waddle and Tyreek look like they don't know what they're doing anyways. We're still down. I forgot Eazy-E was on the field until they start throwing it to him, right? And it can't.
Bro, we played Dwayne Eskridge.
I didn't even know he was on the team.
He literally had the longest reception.
He made a play.
Yeah,
he made a play.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like, oh my God, it's crazy.
At the end of the day, bro, look, we could talk about this game forever, and
right.
It's been 53 minutes already. The game was trash.
It was complete.
It was trash. There's a story that came out though that I want to get y'all's guys' opinion on, and that's Tua Tagovailoa saying that he missed his doctor's appointment.
No, he missed it. They said it was me and Ali. It was misscheduling or something. What he said?
Something tells me that the priority wasn't there for it. Because if you're trying to get back on this field, the next day you're knocking at you're a professional. You got people to do this for you. You on the phone trying to get any neurologist trying to clear you. But you're right, Lewis. Did he miss the appointment? Do they not care? I don't know, man.
He's on the sideline. I ain't see no concussion symptoms yesterday on the sideline. Did any of y'all?
Before, right? It came out. He's already cleared to do football activities.
Exactly.
Thank you, Lo-Fi. Tony needs an appointment? What are we talking about?
He's cleared to do football activities.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get word that he misses his appointment. Something don't add up to me.
And Adam Schefter like, there's no need to rush because I get it though, right? But you can't.
Now
why is this story even out there?
It's crazy.
Why is this even out there to Adam Schefter's on national TV telling people, it was misscheduling? So who needs to know that? It's ridiculous. This team is ridiculous right now. From stories to it's not. But he ain't rescheduled that flight going with the team. Clearly, there's nothing wrong with him. Clearly, because you're not getting on that plane. I don't care what you say. You're not getting on that plane, NFL plane, if something wrong with something happen. Because you can't be in the air like that under that concussion protocol. Get out of here, bro.
I know Tony hates these conspiracy theories.
I knew you was ready.
Let's hear it, Lewis, because I want to hear this.
Go ahead. I can't say nothing. Go ahead, Lewis. Have at it.
I'm just saying, when I hear he's cleared to do football activities, right? When I hear he's traveling to Seattle, bro, one of the longest flights in the States.
They ain't stopping either. They ain't stopping.
It's actually the longest flight.
No,
I'm
Juno,
hearing all this
but
stuff.
yeah.
Juno. Well, I'm talking about.
But you're right. Yeah.
Florida to Washington.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm hearing all this stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, and again, Tony, right? Even though it's been bad the first 2 weeks, you just paid Tua Tagovailoa. And at the end of the day, whether we like him, hate him, whatever the case may be, he does give us our best chance to win.
Yeah.
We sing Tim Boyles of the world. It ain't it. Skylar Thompson, it ain't it. Right? Whether you like him, he's the best fit for what we're trying to do. You mean to tell me, again, the Dolphins, because the Dolphins have the best interest in him and they love him so much. Bro, we're just talking about, we just spent 50-some odd minutes on talking about how the seat is hot for Mike McDaniel. And you know who we're not? We just did a show, Tony, 2 days ago, right? Or gentlemen.
Right.
Chris Greer was in the title. TikTok Greer, time is running. You mean to tell me because they care about him, they put him off the field? Bro, I think, again, you can only hide stories for too long. I'm telling you, I don't think the NFL wants this kid back on the field, bro.
But no,
Lewis, on that topic, you don't even got to put him on a. Bro, you signed a quarterback. You could have cut the 53rd guy. You're gonna put him on IR for 4. Just sit him.
For what?
The second game, the third game. It don't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you gonna put him on IR for 4 weeks? You could have held him out for 2 weeks. You could have said, we're gonna give you Seattle, we're gonna give you Tennessee. Right? You'll be back at home in front of New England if you're feeling well. Bro, there's all kind of reports coming out. He don't feel no symptoms. He's good, right? He's
that Disney on Ice the day after.
Disney on Ice, Tony, the day after. Bro, the man he can go to the facility tomorrow and do football activities with the team.
Don't make sense.
What is he on IR for?
Well, I mean, like I say, and I don't go against all that. The only thing is the NFL thing. Like I figured that's how they were going to handle them, just based on the team. But time will tell. But
why though is the question? If there's so much pressure on this, right? Bro, are you willing? Let me ask you this, Tony. Right? And again, I'm just trying to figure out if Mike McDaniel cares about Tua so much. I'm not here to debate if he does or not. You think he loves him enough to lose his job?
Well, I just think his character, he cares about the relationship with the players, and yes, that's just how he is.
To lose his job.
There's people like that out there that said it's all about your health, it's not about football. He got to get the job done with or without him, because you'd rather over, like he's been doing it with all the players anyway, and that's just my opinion. So you know what I'm saying? We're time will tell. You'd rather be overprotective and then be not protective enough if something actually happened. And that's just my mindset from it. Now, remember, I agree with you. I don't think the NFL wants Tua to step another. I said that too. I just don't think they were the reason and they forced them to do that. I thought they were going to do that regardless.
You talk, and again, you're talking about from a Mike McDaniel perspective, right?
Mike McDaniel, yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you think Stephen Ross and Chris Greer love him that much to do that?
I think Chris Greer and Mike McDaniels are going to be on the same page. Now, Stephen Ross, I don't think Ross is going to win. I don't care about none of that. So no, I don't believe Ross. No.
Well, perfect. Now let me see what we got to start doing. And again, because we all love this team, bro, right? But we got to start putting 2 and 2 together and working with common sense. Now, when I just hear that Mike McDaniel and Chris Greer are on the same page, right? I don't believe that to be the case anymore.
Oh, God dang.
We all heard and again, Tony, we would have late night conversations, right? About what's taking this contract so long, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reports came out that Mike McDaniel skipped Chris Greer's office to go up to the owner's office to beg that Tua got that deal.
I don't think he skipped it though. I think he just went in there and gave his opinion. That's a push right there, Lewis. He didn't skip Greer.
Skipping
Greer would mean that Greer had no idea he was going up to do that.
I'm just telling you what I heard.
Okay.
Just telling you what. If that's the case, I'm just saying, bro, do you think everything is hung like where the perception is everybody's on the same page? Tony, you were in the stadium. Mm-hmm. Alex, unfortunately, you know, shit came
up. Hey, thank God.
You were watching the game though, Alex, right?
Hell, for 100%.
There's a clip going around. Chris Greer, I think it's Garfinkel, and Dan Marino in the press box.
Mm-hmm.
Marino is turning his back on these dudes.
He's walking to the bar.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. That's ridiculous.
You think, and again, Marino's part of that front office.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bro, it's just something.
Yeah, but Lewis, that don't mean that they not on the same page.
Something is off.
Marino wasn't the only one that turned his back. I told you I left before the end of the half. I was downstairs getting drinks. I ain't want to look at that too. I was done with them too. I get it. Like I say, time will tell. I get it. And like I said, I never denied or doubted that. I don't think the NFL. I know for a fact they don't want that man to step another foot on that field if they had it their way. I just don't think that they forced them to put him on. I figured, remember what I say? I say, now I figure based on how I think Mike McDaniel, he's going on there regardless because that's just how he operates. Now, I never denied that the NFL suggested it because I said, of course, you got to be a fool to not think that they suggest that. My only issue is I don't think they forced to do that. I think, Mike McDaniel was going to do that anyway. Now, are they back there probably tell them like, yo, y'all got to figure something out and see if y'all can get a way to keep this kid off this field? Of course, I know that you'll be a fool to not think at least those conversations are being had.
You think Tua lied to go to the doctors?
What you mean, like lied about being concussed or lied to see?
Lied like he supposedly. I don't know how it happened. The doctors and Tua did not meet up.
Right, scheduling issues.
Fuck out of here.
Adam Schefter said it's this week, so let's see.
Do you think Tua kind of wanted to stay away from that doctor?
No, I think Tua wanted to take a trip with his team, and I think they could have. If he wanted to go see that neurologist, I will give you this, Lewis. He could have seen that. There was no scheduling issue. There was none of that BS. Oh, come on, bro. Nah, you ain't fooling me. Not with that. No, stop, bro. We ain't fools now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give Mike McDaniel his credit, but I ain't no fool. I see. Listen, bro. There's no even. Who just Tua? First of all, you don't need no. Since when the NFL players, these millionaires, need appointments? Bro, you could have had that man came to your house. He would have opened up if he was closed. You know how much money? Stop it, bro.
The man could have went to the Dolphin facility.
He could have went to the exactly.
What are we talking about?
There's no. Just like you mean to tell me we can't get a neurologist to see the great NFL? Stop, bro. That's not it.
Sponsored by Baptist Health.
Yeah.
By Baptist Health.
UM.
VJack, Selznick, Uribe. All these guys got connections, bro. All the sports doctors. You're gonna tell me it can be like, hey, bro, I need you here first quarter, 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I don't think like Lewis, that could be something because now either Tua might be avoiding it because he probably don't want to hear what they're gonna say. But I know for a fact you ain't finna get me with that story about it was a misscheduling. Stop. Because even Adam Schefter said, what's the rush for anyway? Guys, you're gonna do it. There's no rush. He's already on our well, that means you understand because when they asked him, bro, you mean to tell me the NFL couldn't get a doctor to come see their quarterback? And he was like, well, it ain't no rush. That means it wasn't nothing important why he missed that. For you to answer in that manner, no, it's not. What's the rush for? He's already out for 4 weeks. That means, yes, bro. If needed to, that man would have been up, like Lewis said, first thing in the morning, get here to the facility, bro.
Fact. But when I hear, so I'm asking y'all, so he's cleared to do football activities with the Dolphins. Who cleared him to do that?
Facts. What doctor cleared that? Because they got to be cleared by doctors and doctors only. But now they put in a neurologist.
But what I'm saying is, whoever cleared him to do Dolphin activities had to
understand the concussion. Right? Yes.
It makes sense, though, I think, because even last year, the same guys that, cleared Toronto Armstead to go back into the game, he didn't go back into the game, but these guys are like, all right, say light train truck 3 times fast, light train truck. When's your birthday? I don't know. What color's a bus? Whatever it is. Okay, you good. That's all they give you. The neurologist is obviously the long-term opinion. If you really should be doing it, they scan you, all that shit. So, yeah, I mean, his team will clear him in 2 seconds because how are you going to tell somebody that's a franchise guy, hey, bro, you can't go throw a football? You know what I'm saying? Because then you – so
Hey, Alex. Hey, you know what, Lewis? I don't know if Alex showed. Alex, did you remember that the one we read about the doctors? This before he even seen the new article. Technically, they say on the next one that it's going to take some extensive time.
Oh yeah,
before he even
yeah.
got the next one.
Barry Jackson said the plan should be to sign at least 1 or 2 competent starting backups. Yeah. If you already got to do that, bro, you lost me, bro. You lost me. You lost me because this team isn't going to do that. They're not. They're not going to sign.
Oh, no. Now, see, now, if that happened, me and Lewis going to be locked arms in arms because I guarantee you, if he get injured again, there's no way the NFL is going to allow them to even have that choice to say how they going to handle it. Nah, bro.
But you don't think the Dolphins, right, know how many content creators and stuff? Bro, they know about these Twitter spaces we're holding.
Right.
They know about all these shows. Again, I'm just confused. We just all set up here and came up to the conclusion. The reason Tua is available to do Dolphin football activities,
somebody cleared them,
is because someone from the Dolphins cleared him, right?
Facts.
But then make sense that the Dolphins put him on IR for 4 weeks.
Well, I don't
understand if you're gonna clear him and say, hey Tony, hey Alex, hey Lewis, he can go practice.
I was about to highlight that, man. Shout out to Kel, bro.
Hey, Kelvin, shout out to you because Alex left me hanging, but Kel came through for the boy in the clutch.
I don't know who Kelvin, that is, but hey, salute to you. I appreciate it.
Hey, tell him about Lucky Kelvin. I heard Kelvin locked eyes with Emmanuel Ogba and said,
I had to use the bathroom.
I'm going to the bathroom. I'm probably not supposed to be here. Yo, man, that's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
Hey, don't do Kelvin like that, man.
Y'all know, hey.
That I'm a dog Kelvin, dog. That's my roadie, dog, for real.
That boy came in clutch. You heard me? The boy was out there by himself.
But
his team.
Like Lewis, but you make a great point right there. How you going to clear him to do football activities, but you're going to sit him for 4 weeks, and it's mandatory. It's not even like you're just going to say sit out this game.
Why would you do that, right? And this is what a person like me, I'm like, what are we doing? You telling me he's healthy. You're telling me Monday through Saturday he could be in the building throwing passes, working on we just can't see him on Sunday?
Stupid.
Like, make that make sense to me, bro. Like, I don't, like, what? So, I don't know, bro. I know people don't like conspiracy theories. I love a good conspiracy theory.
It's me, sir, not people. I'm people.
Well, no, because I see people in the chat. I see the homie JR Black. He's like, please, no. I'm just saying, bro, like, again, I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together.
But these aren't even far out, Lewis. This isn't something that you're, like, skipping 20 steps and get – bro, this is literally like – come on, bro. Like a little kid in 3rd grade. If they tell you can play, but they tell you can't play on Sunday, what does that mean? They're going to be like, what does that mean? It doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense.
Shout out to Dundee as well,
Good
man.
point, Dundee. Hey, 44 and y'all in the building. We got 29 likes. Can y'all get them likes up, bro? And if y'all not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You know, get your boys up there till we trying to get that 350. Y'all already got us over we got another one already, 303. So we gained 1. So y'all subscribe. Get y'all boys up there, man. We trying to get that 500 and get his jersey giveaway for y'all. Continue doing what y'all doing, but yeah, let's get them likes up, fellas. Let's push this out there in the algorithm.
Hey, Tony, at this rate, it's gonna be the top 5 pick. It's gonna be the jersey everybody gonna want.
I'll take it, man.
Cam Ward, baby. Tank for Cam.
Tank for Ward.
Hey, you ain't gotta convince nobody on here, boy.
Hey, so Lewis, you asked us a question, right? So let me run that back to you though. If this season, right? Because I know you want to, you big on putting that pressure on the players. It's the players this. What are we doing with Chris Greer if we end up with a top 5, top 10 pick? What we doing?
Listen, at this point, I'm not going to fight back. And again, whether I think he did a good job or not, it is what it is. We're talking about the results. The results have not been there. All I want, though, if we're talking about blowing this thing up, and I'm not talking about to the studs, right? But if changes have to be made, and bro, Chris Greer has to go, bro. I'm sorry, like
Yeah.
Again, I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with people. It's okay to disagree. I think he's done a better job than others, but at the end of the day, the results are not there. So if Mike McDaniel has to go, bro, if this season don't work out, Mike McDaniel has to go, Chris Greer has to go, whoever has to go, deuces, bro. Because at the end of the day, I'm about the logo. I know I ain't got the Dolphin hat. It's always going to be logo with me, right? So at the end of the day, hey, man, as much as I like you, deuces. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
Hey, he just said it, bro. He said that might me get. Hey, listen. Now, Lewis, and also because he asked me this, right? Lewis also says he sees a scenario where Chris Greer goes and Mike McDaniel stays. I said I also can see that, right? But I'll let whoever comes in make that choice. But based on what happened, what transpired, right, and how the season is going, bro, I am taking a hard look at Mike McDaniel and say, bro, you can't just tell me that you fold and this defense, this offense is nothing if you don't have Tua. You know, now me and Alex had a tough conversation because he was like, you know, if he only could get it done with Tua, then what do we need him for as a coach? That's not good enough because Tua's not going to play for the rest of his career. His life, right? And I said, no, I don't think it's just Tua, right? I do think you get somebody like a Cam Ward in here, he could do wonders with him. However, those people are not going to always be available. Those quarterbacks, if you are supposed to be a good coach, you're supposed to be getting the job done. So you're not supposed to be in those top 5 to top 10 picking range anyways. So you have to be able to do it with what's the quarterback name at Penn State?
Drew Aller.
Yeah, the Drew Allers of the world. You gotta be able to do it with other type of quarterbacks. They shouldn't have to be the top level talent for you to get the job done, at least to look serviceable. That's not how this goes. If you're supposed to be an offensive mind, you know what I mean? Nah, I'm not accepting that for sure. This offense have to at least look competent without a Tua Tagovailoa. And the fact that I think it was either you, Lewis, or Alex, you handpicked Skynet Thompson.
And picked him.
You understand your offense.
That's his guy.
So you should know what type of quarterbacks to get in to be able to at least operate your offense and be efficient at it.
If McDaniel goes, if McDaniel is a guy that they say, hey, it just didn't work out, we're releasing you. I'm gonna ask this, and I guess Alex, do you promote within?
A coach?
Is there, if Mike McDaniel at the end of this season is released, and again, we're just a 3-game sample size, I think we can all agree the defense has showed up.
Yeah. Oh, you talk about Anthony Weaver.
Do you promote within, Alex? Do you give Anthony Weaver a shot?
No. Okay. No. You know why? Because at least me, I'm tired of the new head coach. Bro, get somebody that's somebody's out there, bro. Somebody that has been a head coach before that is not gonna worry about these in-game situations that you've never seen before. We already went through these growing pains, bro. We already did that. You know what I'm saying? To me, I'm tired of that, bro. I need to see somebody that actually has the experience, bro. We always flip-flop. Defense, then offense. Defense, then offense. And it's always these new dudes, man. I don't know about y'all, but to me, bro, we need somebody that...
Was Sean McVay a coach before he got hired in L.A.?
Was he a coach before? No, he was an OC.
Yeah, that was a new head coach. That worked out just fine.
Well, guess what?
Because they're not picking the right guy.
For them. That's our luck, Tony. That's the Dolphins.
Okay.
That is the Miami Dolphins. We don't get luck. Look, wait. Out of all the guys.
Dundee,
baby. Hey, bring them over here, bro. I know our defense is going to be serious. Look, out of all the guys that were the offensive guru, we get stuck with the shitty one.
Right, I get it.
We had Brian, is it Brian Johnson from the Lions? He was here. He was here.
Yeah.
So
we always get stuck with the guy that's not it.
All right. So, but just
the head coach of Cincinnati was here.
Zach Taylor, exactly.
Yes.
He was a quarterbacks coach for Ryan Tannehill, even though he made him like shit.
But these all are first-time head coaches that are panning out. So just because that's why I said maybe we need to change the guy making the decisions.
That too. That's facts. I'll do that before anything.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm not letting Chris Greer pick the next cups that you get as a large when you go to the
put that down.
stadium.
They ain't paying us.
That's
We ain't doing no
dirty.
free sponsorship.
Hey, if you're a real Miami guy, you got one of these.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not letting you pick the cups, bro.
Do
You're not picking nothing else.
I bet. We just talked about the head coach. If you would promote within, you get rid of Chris Greer. You promoting from within for general manager?
No, that too. Go. Hey, listen. At this point, look. I mean, I know people don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. I think since 2012, the Cowboys have the most Pro Bowlers. They can evaluate talent. The Chiefs just go to teams that develop talent, bro. That can pick and develop talent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of this too. I mean, Chris Greer's been here since 2000. Go to the Ravens, bro. Go to somebody that knows what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me, though. I mean, a lot of people take shots, bro. And at this point, we've been doing this way too long, bro. Way too long, bro. Way too long. It's just, I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it, honestly. I mean, we need somebody that knows stability, that has a proven track record.
Hey,
what did Chris Greer have proven even? Anyway, shout out my brother right there. That's my brother.
Salute, man.
But yeah, man, we just need, bro. We need a real. I mean, it sounds political, but we need like a real change for real, man. Like, just go to any team that can develop talent, bro. That's it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So that's if they're going to go, get somebody that has a proven football mind. I don't want your friend in here because he cool and he went to college with your stepbrother and your auntie on your daddy's side. I don't care about all that. Bring someone that has proven football mind, that understand how to develop players, understand how to evaluate players, right? How to recruit, how to do all this. Like, what are we doing? Who are the people making these decisions to where we always seem, like Alex say, to get the wrong one? The one we pick is the one that don't pan out. All the rest of them, they haven't great, and then you let him out. Tabo was in the building too. You didn't mention him, Alex. He was in the building. We let him go.
Bro, we could count 4 on both hands. The people that have been here that are successful everywhere else. This right here is a name that everybody always says. And I don't know why, because apparently the guy still hasn't gotten a chance, and he's been trying to get a job for 10 years. So I like him, but I don't know. I mean, it's just
but
go ahead, Lewis.
See, the problem is, right? And I
appreciate you, Triple S.
Absolutely, Triple S. What I hear, right? We're hiring the wrong guys.
Good point, Dave. Yeah.
The problem is when we hire the wrong guys. For me, I don't think Tony was talking about Brian Flores. I don't think Brian Flores was the wrong guy.
I don't think so either.
To be honest, I don't even think Mike McDaniel is the wrong guy, right?
Hey, 49 of y'all in here, please hit that like button. Y'all subscribe if y'all did. My bad, Lewis. I had to get them while we got them.
You good.
Y'all subscribe and get them boys up and get them likes up. Appreciate y'all.
When I think about Green Bay, like Matt LaFleur, bro, he has control over there. You know what I'm saying? When you hire a guy, whether you got to get out of that guy's way, and either you're going to let him succeed or let him fail.
That's what I like about right there, Lewis. That's
and
what
with Brian Flores, he had an idea, and we told him no. And again, you know, I gotta like him or whatever, bro. The man was in New England for 15 years and had a 20-year dynasty. You don't think he knows a winner? You don't think he knows what a winner looks like? But guess who? Chris Greer told him no.
Yeah.
Stephen Ross pushed back.
Talk about it. We got to talk about it. These are the things we're not talking about because we don't want to have the hard discussions. These are the hard discussions that we have to have. If you not Bill Belichick.
What think about the dude in the Steelers, Mike Tomlin?
Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin runs the Steelers.
Bill Parcells, team, bro. Bill Parcells said the words: "If you gonna want me to cook, prepare the meal, at least let me shop for the groceries.
Yep.
You can't ask me to cook dinner and I can't get my own groceries and my own ingredients."
Bro, that's Tony, if I asked you, or Tony and Alex, if I asked you right now, who's the general manager of the Pittsburgh Steelers? You don't know.
You don't know. Have no idea.
It don't even matter.
You know, and Alex, you're spot on. You know why it don't matter? Because Mike Tomlin makes the decision.
Because you got one of them dudes, yep.
Point blank, period. They've empowered Mike Tomlin, right?
Nice.
With the Rams, Sean McVay. They empower Sean McVay. They empower Matt LaFleur. Empower Andy Reid, right? We have 9 different chefs, though, in the kitchen.
If I'm not wrong, didn't they already give that to Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers, too?
Gave him everything.
That's crazy.
John Harbaugh, his brother in Baltimore, he runs the show.
He was, yeah, it's true.
Right? But the problem is in Miami, you got Tom Garfinkel, you got Brandon Shore, you got Reggie McKenzie, you got Allen. You got Chris Greer, you got Stephen Ross.
But it never worked that way. Never.
Bro, by the time, and they're talking about, oh, everything's a collective. Stop, bro. In life, everybody just don't agree on everything. Like Tony's my brother, Alex is my brother. But I guarantee you, if you hear us on the phone or even Twitter space, we going at it.
Yeah, right. That's a fact.
We arguing, right? I'm always gonna have my brother's back, no matter what. But no, we're gonna get after it when we have to get after it.
Facts.
And don't tell me in those rooms when decisions need to be made about this football team, everybody's just, yeah, I agree. And bro, stop.
Yeah.
And you have to empower somebody. And I just think from the Dolphin perspective, we've never done it.
Never. And that's the
Can you guys think of one guy that you can name right now? I know we're getting ahead of ourselves because we're not letting him go right now. But if the trajectory keeps going, it's obviously going to be a conversation. Can you guys even think of a guy out there right now that has the experience, the cachet, the clout, call it what you want, that you could say, hey, bro, this franchise right here, this is you, bro. Do you think? Can you even think of one? Because I got one, but I don't know if anybody will like it.
No.
And he got in trouble before. The only person I can think of off the top of my head, bro, that could come in here and he could command the team. And I'm just thinking off the top of my head because this is the only guy like a Mike Tomlin, like a Bill Belichick that you would just give it to is a guy like John Gruden. But besides that, there really isn't anybody else. And John Gruden got in trouble before with that whole thing going on, but there really isn't anybody like that right now.
Well, I love Lofi and
Vrabel, Mike Vrabel. There another one.
Vrabel, bro.
Facts.
Hey, man, that's a good call right there. I can't lie. Mike Vrabel is one of them guys, bro. So,
who's Red Bull? You,
the head coach from the Waterboy.
Yo, give him a wallet.
Yo, that's great.
But anyways, man. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously we're getting ahead of ourselves. Obviously, we still got a couple games to go and everything. But yeah, people like that, man. Guys like that we're gonna need. See, this name right here has been floating around forever, and the dude is showing that he just hasn't done anything yet. But I mean, I don't know.
At this point, bro, again, when Mike Tomlin became the Steeler head coach, he had no cachet.
That's facts too.
They gave it to him.
Right. He killed his interview, and he wasn't even their first choice.
Bro,
you know what the best thing is, Tom? But you know what the best thing is?
Regardless of who you bring in, you got to empower.
Right.
Exactly. And who brings them in? The GM. Now nobody gives a shit who the GM is over there because he made the right pick. But the thing is, I think you need that real GM to be like, I'm going to bring my guy, and I'm going to get to go like this. We good. I'll see you in March when we drafting or April. Because – I mean, unless we get that right first, bro, it starts from the top. It starts from you know Stephen Ross is going to give you all the support you need, bro. But, I mean, this little in-house experience, we already did that, bro. We're done with that.
That's a great comment right there, though. And I don't want to just narrow it down to Greer and Ross. Because, again, it just seems in the Dolphin organization, in the building, they all want yes men. If there's any players, coaches, front office member, whoever it is, if you push back, they want everything to be yes. Whatever it is, bro. If you coach a player hard, it's pushback. If you say something, it's pushback. If you want to draft from a coach, if you want to draft a certain, it's pushback. It's always something, bro. And that's why I used to fight so hard for Brian Flores. At the end of the day, bro, there's only 32 of these jobs.
That's true.
If I'm hiring. And I say, hey, I interview Alex, I interview Tony, right? I like both of them, but at the end of the day, I just feel more comfortable handing. And again, these are billion-dollar corporations,
sure.
Right? If I say, hey, I'm gonna ride with Alex, I'm gonna give Alex, me hiring Alex out of only 32 of these jobs, I'm giving Alex full keys. Here you go.
Why handcuff him? Why handcuff him?
Don't wreck the car. That is what I'm gonna tell Alex.
Yep.
But not, bro, if I entrust you, I'm going to empower you to make football decisions and lead us. You cannot, bro, let's call it for what it is. They're cutting off people's balls around here.
Yep.
What it is. How can you have someone want to like listen to you and be an authority figure and stuff. When people know in the building, you have no say so.
Yeah.
Lewis, think about it. Hey, listen, run game coordinator. I'm gonna give you this opportunity. You know offense, right? I'm gonna let you run that. That's all you gotta worry about. I'm gonna handle the rest. All right? Yes, sir. I've never had a real job in my life. I've never even been labeled a real OC. Fuck it, give it to me.
Facts.
That's right.
Facts.
Think about it.
Facts.
What run game coordinator, assistant head coach, who's gonna say no to that? You know what I'm saying? Ben Johnson did. Ben Johnson didn't like what the Commanders had. He didn't like what who was the other team? They were like, nah, I'm good. Cause they already know, bro. If you see a guy like Dan Campbell, hey, bro, they got a good relationship with their GM. And he sees I'm going over here and they don't got a good GM, well, I'm gonna waste my time. I'm gonna taint my record. I'm gonna taint my name. Now I'm good. But Mike McDaniel wasn't doing that, bro. It's obvious now.
Hey, man.
Hey, it is what it is, bro. At this point. Yo, shake it.
Shout out to this comment. Hey, that's the
Monday. Shout out
hey,
to
Monday.
that's the equivalent of always losing a Buffalo, Shake. So I don't know if that's a good one.
That's crazy. Buffalo balling right now.
Tony. When Tony looks at me, he sees the Buffalo Bill logo. Goddamn.
Hey.
Hey, man.
I went down there and stood up. I stood 10 toes in Buffalo. It was the team ain't show up. I showed up. Man, I was in there going face to face with all them doggone fans in there. But hey, it is what it is.
Speaking of Buffalo, man, don't even check that right now. But anyways.
Yeah, they smacking them, boy.
It's the same team we played, but whatever. That's a different topic.
But that's good. No, Lewis, that's the hard discussion nobody want to talk about is that's why I said fool me. They've been fooling. It's the same old Dolphins. The same old Dolphins. You cannot get in there and have people hire somebody and be like, nah, but you're gonna get what I tell you. Like, you know what, Lewis? Start using common sense, right? We all have worked if you don't work for nobody before. You always work for someone. If you have got a position to where now you're a decision maker, right? Like majority of us probably have or will have, right? You will understand exactly what Lewis is talking about when you say, nah, bro, you can't tell me how to do my job. Because now my job is predicated on how you feel. I'm the one out here doing this. I'm the one on this floor. I'm the one out here and it's getting everything done. I can tell you, nah, see, that look good on paper. But when you actually go over there and try to take care of that, this is how it actually goes. It don't go like that. You know how many corporations, I don't work for corporations before when they do their inventory based on last year. And then you end up fucked the next year because, oh, shucks, it's not the same. Duh.
Facts.
That's not how it works. So you can't just put something on paper and say, well, this look good. Just go here, bum, bum. No, you got to be the people that's out there and be like, nah, bro, that looks good because let's just use our team. Okay, he get the ball out. They're fast. Bum, that's going to work. Not taking into consideration, well, what happened when the defense adjusts then? Is that offensive line going to be able to hold up? These are the type of things that GMs that understand of team building be like, bro, that's not going to last for too long. Facts, bro. Every GM we know, we knew that we would name that was doing their thing, investing in their offensive line. Every last one of them. All the ones that's being successful, investing in their O-line. And ain't nobody out there say y'all more worried than we are. You don't get their GMs doing that. So it's levels to this. You got to understand, bro, if I'm in here, and that's who knows? I'm not saying Mike McDaniel didn't, but him and Chris here seem to always be on the same page when it comes to the offensive line. You get what I'm saying? You got to have someone that's in there be like, nah, bro, I need this, and that. This is how this going to work. You know, if I'm going to get fired, right? Fire me for having implementing my own game plan, my own vision, my own people, and me getting what I think I need to do to be stuck. Don't get me because you say, I need you to do this.
Exactly.
I need you to have these players. Can you get it done with them? Maybe I don't like that type of player. Maybe his attitude is not good with me. Maybe his route running is not good. He's fast, but he don't run the route that I need. I need people that run crisp routes.
Fact.
This is just type of stuff that I would prefer as a head coach. And you want to give me all, okay, you want to give me the responsibility? Cool. I need this, and that. Can you deliver that? Period. You do your job. I do mine. They just like the offensive. You shouldn't hear about the offensive line. I mean, you know they're doing something just like cornerback. Shouldn't hear about them unless they get an interception. When you don't hear about these type of players, that means they're doing their job. No one should know Chris Greer's name this much. They shouldn't. The only time you should start getting know is like how everybody learned about Philadelphia GM. Always somewhere, somehow he getting them boys to that Super Bowl.
Yep. Making
now
the right
you want to
moves.
know who that is running that show over there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fact. Nobody should know our GM until we start being successful.
Fact.
Yep. That's
Period.
facts.
Hey, man.
So that is a great point that you made, Lewis. Like, nah, bro, you're right. All the yes men, nobody want to say that. And I'm sorry to tell you, y'all ain't gonna like it. But Brian Flores said, you want to know what's the one consistent in this building with this team losing this franchise? Y'all two, Ross and Greer. That's what he told them. That's why they was up in Raw and wanted to get rid of him, because he told them facts. Now, do you tell your superior? No. I always say you can't tell me unless you know you're gonna be out the door, right? That don't mean it wasn't true. And that's the difference between how people like me could look at it and be like, whether or not I agree, you can't say that. That still don't mean it wasn't true, bro.
Facts.
He was telling the straight. That's what I said. I said one thing. You ain't gotta like Brian Flores, but you know he gonna tell you the truth. He gonna tell you what he see in his franchise. And that's coming from the most one of the most winningest, well, it is the most winningest franchise in the NFL.
Yeah.
So clearly, Mike knows something.
Bro, the man came, right, from winning the Super Bowl. Remember, we couldn't hire
We waited on him. When they played the Rams, we waited on him. Forgot about that part. We waited on him.
Bro, he was there 15 years. Out of that 20-year dynasty, he had 3 Super Bowl rings. They say Brian Flores had never won something. What? He won more than us. He won more than Chris Greer. He won more than Stephen Ross.
I think the only thing about a guy like Brian Flores, which, I mean, obviously was on the right track, the only thing getting a new guy like that, which is a hit or miss, is can you build a staff? Because that co-offensive coordinator shit wasn't cutting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure eventually he would have figured it out, because somebody would have came over here, but
at the end of the day, Brian Flores' offense looks better than the one we've seen in the last 3 weeks.
That is true. That is true.
Call it what you want. I don't care about people's feelings or whatever. Cole, they could have had 9 different offensive coordinators. It was still better than this shit they putting out this year.
With lesser players.
With Isaiah Forbes, with Mac Hollins, with DVP. What are we talking about? With Miles Garrett in the backfield.
Yep. Jakeem Grant, Albert Wilson. Y'all forgot about these players?
Ryan Fitzpatrick was out here making people look like Pro Bowlers.
Hey, man, at the end of the day, listen, just whoever it is, hopefully this season is not at a loss. You know, again, we're going to keep being out here. I don't know how much longer y'all boys want to go. We had an hour and 33 right now.
We about to slide out of here, but you know we had to have that,
man. We appreciate y'all.
We had to have them tough conversations, but and I told you we own them.
Maybe
have the conversations they're not having.
Maybe we should continue. Maybe sit back, get a little bit more info, and readdress this situation at a later date.
Right,
you know?
that's a fact.
Sure. 100%. This is just the beginning of it.
Yeah, because there's no one out here talking, and anybody that's watched this this YouTube channel, right? They watch our channel. You don't have people being honest like this, bro, because everybody wants to get in that building and be yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Just like Lewis said, I guess that's what's required to be in there. Unfortunately, us as fans, the true fans that go out there and spend our hard-earned money and go out there and still do what it takes to support the team, we have to be real and honest about it.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? If I choose, because like I say, they not telling me to spend my money, so cool. So if I'm going to spend it, I'm going to tell you the truth about it. I'm unhappy. I'm in the city. I'm a loyal fan, but nah, I'm not a yes man. I'm telling you the truth. And at the end of the day, what is real is real. You gotta get it done. We want to win this franchise. I don't care who's in that building, because whoever's in that building right now might not be here for the next 15 years. But I'm gonna still be a Dolphin fan.
Facts.
So sorry, I'm not. You know, like I said, I was a big Brian Flores guy, but when he was out of here, he out of here. Okay, Mike McDaniel, what you got for us, bro?
Right.
My fandom, my season tickets didn't go away. Me traveling, none of that, it didn't change. still the same fan. So if I know I'm going to be a fan, why wouldn't I want to be? I mean, what's best for this franchise? I don't care if his name is Ronald McDonald and he wears big red shoes. If he get it done, okay, cool, I'm all for it. Period. And that's how we should look at it anyways. Nothing when you got a yes man and you got to be afraid to walk on eggshells. That never work out correctly. Never. Period. It's the ones that keep it real, the ones that tell you the truth and tell you you got to get it done. I don't care if it take you, if you got to get rid of one dominant player and you replace them with 4 lesser players, but they get the same production, I don't care. Just get it done. Period. So that's it, man.
Yo, listen, man. Like Lewis said, we've been on here for an hour and a half. Hey, shout out to all y'all, man. We're rocking 42 right now. At least that's what it says. Tune in on Wednesday, man, at 7:30. You know, yeah, YouTube selling for. Hey, that's facts. YouTubers selling out for a press pass. That's true, man. They ain't telling the truth. Hey, because the truth hurts, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But listen, hey, I appreciate all y'all, man. The same thing I always say. Without y'all, we wouldn't be doing this show. Get us to that 350. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Everybody always keeping everybody accountable. Wednesday at 7:30, we'll be breaking down, I'm sure, the injury report. We'll see if Skynet is connected again or we're moving on to another provider. Tyler Huntley. Hey, all I know is that Mike McDaniel better have sat next to him the whole plane ride home. That's all I know because that's the only hope. I don't care about Tim Boyle.
Appreciate you, Shake Money.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, Shake.
Money.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate that too, Money.
For sure, man. But yeah, hey, check in on Wednesday at 7:30, man. It's a Bliss pickup.
Peace.